Come join me to see what it takes to stock my farm stand with sourdough bread, herbal remedies, brown butter chocolate chip cookies, all the delicious goodies. Takes about a week. Come join me. So the farm stand is open Thursday through Saturday, and farm stand prep starts right again on Sunday. We are here at the grocery store restocking on ingredients so we can start baking right again. So we don't have many options for like really big bags of flour and things like that. So these are kind of our options, but this is what we get.
Pretty heavy.
Let me see.
No big deal. I had my breakfast.
So we are back from the grocery store, and I on Sundays prep cookie dough as well as cinnamon rolls. Basically, like, I make the cookie dough and I make it into balls and I freeze it, and I also like make the cinnamon rolls and then put them into their little bins, and then I freeze everything so it's just ready to bake on Wednesday morning. So basically, this is my beautiful brown butter cookie dough for the farm stand. And this is my little scoop that I use. So basically, take off my ring, just wash my hands, but I still do use gloves. The farm stand is a true labor of love. You know, we always have sourdough, cookies, cinnamon rolls, and like, so there's sourdough bread. I usually have classic plain sandwich bread, and then also cinnamon raisin. I'm distracted because I'm rolling my cookies. So basically, I like to get my cookie dough like cool, and then I put them in this, punch it out, roll it into a ball, set it on my tray, and repeat until the whole tray is full. And then I will put them in, I will freeze them like this on the tray. And then once they're frozen and in balls, then I'll actually take them off the tray, put them in a little bag. So I have all the frozen cookie dough balls just ready to go. And then on Wednesday, when it's bake day, those are super easy to just get out of the freezer, put on a tray, and bake as needed. I feel like part of what makes Wednesday and like farm stand prep so successful or so much easier is like learning how to space it out and to like do this in advance. Because at first I was kind of like cooking everything as much as I could like the day before, and prepping cookie dough, cinnamon rolls, bread, like all of these things on a day that we also have to work and deal with the kids. I shouldn't say deal with, take care of. Sometimes it's deal when you have a 3 and 4 year old or little toddlers. So these are like my little cookies. This is what the little cookie dough ball looks like. Just place it on a tray, and voila. Sunday is ingredients and frozen food prep. So once again, the cookie dough and cinnamon rolls.
Elsa's inside prepping for the farm stand. I'm out here keeping up with syrup season. This wood is barely just enough to keep up with the next few buckets, but we have a lot more on the way, so gotta keep going.
I also make cinnamon rolls, and then we freeze these, and they're also ready to bake on Wednesday. And I freeze them on a tray like this in the freezer, and then I'll take them out. Actually, you can see some down here. Cookie dough balls ready to go. So once they're done freezing on this tray, they'll go in the bag. Okay, so another big part of making the farm stand successful, of course, for the bread is to feed my starter. This is my sourdough starter. I just fed that. I was gonna film, but honestly forgot to film that. And this will rise probably like up to here in the morning, so I'm ready to start making sourdough bread. I feed it like a very small sourdough starter to like really large water flour ratio, so it has plenty of time to rise overnight so that it's ready for me in the morning. I do that always either on Sunday night or Monday night, and then again on Tuesday night, so I just have bread. And then I let it like cold proof for 24 to 48 hours in the fridge. So it's like usually about a 3-day process to make bread. And then I keep making fresh bread on like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for Thursday, Friday, Saturday farm stand. So it's Monday morning. This is when I start mixing my starter with my bread. Start making my bread. Start mixing it with my bread. What am I saying? It's the morning. I'm tired. So I just mixed my starter and my honey and my avocado oil for my sourdough sandwich loaves, and going to be adding my flour next. You can see I use like everything in that jar that you just saw grow. That's how our sourdough rises. And here's my husband with more bread flour because I refill these over and over so I don't have to get the huge bag. That's kids in the morning. I refill these a bunch. Time for a refill. You just snapped yourself. Snapped himself on the rubber band.
You snapped yourself.
Oh, it's so funny.
Perfect. 2,000 grams of flour on the dot. Oh, let me just jump from 2,000 to 2,003. Oh.
Hi.
Hi, mister. Who's that? Alpha? Good stuff. You need a shirt, mister.
Yeah, let's go find you a shirt.
Come
this way.
No.
And then I was gonna say, get yourself someone who stirs this. I hired someone to do this part, aka my husband. So he's gonna come do this as soon as he puts a shirt on my kid. I hired help.
Hired? Where's that paycheck been going?
Right here.
Ooh, paying it forward. So this is the highlight of the video, clearly. I prefer clockwise circular motions. In sort of a hunchback position, so it's really good for the whole spine.
I don't usually just stand here supervising. Grandpa gave you that?
This is like
So cool.
surprise boss at work here.
Principal in the classroom.
Wow, this really is full. This is a full one.
I know. I risked it. I was like, that's a really big bowl, or really small bowl for 6 loaves.
Well, it's not a small bowl. It's one of our biggest bowls.
Well, it's a small bowl for 6 loaves.
I almost sang. I'm so glad I didn't.
Sing what?
You almost got me to sing. I'm not gonna sing.
Sing. They want to hear.
The joke has passed, so it would actually not make sense anymore.
I'm so tired. So this tool, which I also use to separate the dough, I also use to clean the counter at the end. It's amazing for getting all these little bits of flour off the counter. Now this is the first round of bread for the farm stand. I will then be putting these into the fridge, the back fridge, to cold proof for, depending on when I make them, anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. And then I bake these ones on Wednesday to go out on the Thursday morning farm stand. Of course, they can't see the tray, but
They can see me seeing the tray. Wow.
Okay, you can have both. This is the first. Caramel rolls. Oh my gosh, I'm like nervous. Oh no. Okay. So that didn't work. That's okay.
They're gonna taste amazing.
Shit. What day is it? It's Tuesday. The days, I can't keep them straight. Look at my garden basket that I weaved this out of dogwood from our yard. It's a little sideways and janky, but like perfect for foraging. So proud of that. But what I'm in the process of doing is printing off labels for farm stand food. I have a lot more to print out, but right now I printed out some of the sandwich labels, sourdough sandwich bread, brown butter chocolate chip cookies, caramel rolls. Speaking of caramel rolls, this is, I don't even know what to grab here. This is a new addition to the farm stand. Usually I make cinnamon rolls. I found out you actually can't use cream cheese, or you're not supposed to use cream cheese unless it's like cooked or baked or something, but you're not supposed to use cream cheese on cottage food license, with a cottage food license, on a farm stand or something like that. So switched it up and made caramel rolls instead. And they look so good. So this is probably gonna be a new staple on the farm stand. I have several of those, and we'll make some more of those if they sell really fast. So the next step is just putting the labels on. Like that. Caramel rolls. And they're still warm, so I won't actually close this yet, but then you'll close it. That'll be ready to go. And while I'm inside editing, Billy is outside. Billy's outside doing more sap, more boiling. We just boiled some inside, or just brought some inside too. It's just going like crazy. It's overflowing. We're grateful though. Look at those arms. Look at that guy. Look at that man. Oh my goodness, I'm drinking just like pure maple sap water. Maple, like, of course you boil it down and make maple syrup, which we do a bunch of, but if you drink the water, it has a bunch of vitamins and minerals like potassium and just some really amazing health benefits. And like, so we just boiled a bunch just for like a quick soft boil. And then we're gonna put this into pitchers here once it cools a little bit. It's so delicious. This is the first time like we really have just like drank it because we heard that there's all these great benefits. And oh my God, it like tastes. Oh, it's so lovely. It's like, I mean, it tastes like maple syrup, like smoked. Oh, Billy will try it in a second. Billy literally just ran all the way checking the sap buckets. So I told him this yummy little treat.
Oh my gosh. I feel so lucky.
Doesn't it taste like, it's like maple syrup smoked in water form. Isn't that what it's like? It's gorgeous.
I'm speechless. It's just perfect.
And I said there's all these health benefits, minerals and vitamins, and
we're gonna fill gallons in our house and put it in our fridge and just drink this as
the
water
boys are gonna be so
weeks.
excited. They're napping right now. They're gonna wake up.
With this. We're gonna make adaptogenic mushroom coffee.
We're gonna put some
maple syrup
chaga and boil it in there and have some yummy The best. Oh, amazing.
Happy spring.
We're at the store just getting seedlings and looking at seeds and stuff, and we see the red osier dogwood right there. How much does it say it's even for sale for? And like, we literally just have it in our field, and it's just growing along the sides of the roads everywhere. And it's like, you can just, and it's easy to propagate. It's so easy to propagate. You literally can just take like branches of the willow. See, Ali, you can just take little branches of it and just like stick it in, and it'll grow again. But of course, people come and buy stuff because, you know, we're so disconnected from the land and don't even know these things. Look at it. Red osier dogwood. Or you can just go get it outside on the side of the road.
Because, you know, we need more seeds started.
Not. So it is Wednesday morning. It's like 5 a.m. Early, 5:30. I don't know. The kids are still sleeping. I have a morning voice. Starter froze a bunch overnight, and this is where I'm going to go into making more rounds of bread. So I won't show all of that again, but basically I'll be making bread just like I did before. It'll take, you know, a couple days here, just so I have fresh bread every day, pretty much while the farm stand is out. So we're gonna start the bread making process, but Wednesday is bake day. So this is like my really big bake day, of course. So we're making cookies. We'll be making more caramel rolls, the ones that I made for kind of like a test batch anyways. Cookies, caramel rolls, bread, sourdough, muffins. I'm trying to think what else I'm making this week sometimes, and then I'll put random things out like spicy pretzels or sourdough pretzels. Like I said, sourdough muffin, sourdough cobbler. The cobbler I usually do with our wild picked blackberries that the boys and Billy went out and picked all around. We have wild blueberries that we use for the sourdough muffins. It's bake day. I'm gonna get started. I bake basically from the morning till the evening with, you know, time for working our regular jobs and everything in between, and helping the kids get ready and doing everything we need for them. So right now it's really peaceful, quiet in the house. The boys are gonna be up very soon. Billy's actually out already. The sun is like rising, getting pine wood chips for garden beds. What a life. Grateful. I forgot to film. We were just putting the farm stand up.
This way.
And then Billy is putting the signs. We put signs out on the road. All around our house. Boys having suckers. Elderberry suckers, homemade. It's 8 p.m. and we have baked so much today. We have right in front of me right now, there's 6 loaves of bread. Some of them are not sliced. Some of them are sliced. And I have different like packages of cookies, different amounts. There's like the $5, like a smaller pack. Then there's a bigger pack for 10. This is like one of the most, maybe the most sold item on the stand. Other little things that we put out there are like elderberry syrup tinctures, goldenrod syrup that we made with goldenrod from our field, and wild blackberry jelly with wild blackberries that the boys and my husband picked. And you know, things like Fountain of Youth skin serums, and I have a whole like herbal basket that I put out too that has things like cedar skin salves with cedar that we foraged, and then I made an oil infusion. There's videos on like all of this stuff too on my page that you can find. There's lavender Epsom salt like foot baths with like lavender and roses, dried rose petals and things, all organic herbs that we use. You know, these are some of my homemade lip balms. This one is a vanilla sparkle. I also have some peppermint, little peppermint lip balms, different perfume rollers. I mean, there's so many things. These are different tea blends. So there's always like herbal remedies and things like that on the farm stand too. So there's also the caramel rolls, which are all stacked up over there that I showed you part of the other day. I'm still planning to make either some cobbler or some muffins. So I'm going to make that next, even though I'm wiped and I'm probably done filming tonight. I'm just right now adding, I like to add like little touches sometimes like that, just a little bow. It's a long day. It's a long day, but I'm happy to do it. The boys just went to bed. And I usually make brownies too. I thought about that. I was like, oh, I didn't make brownies. So I'll probably make some brownies tomorrow. And basically what I do is just like continue, like whatever sells, I try to make more of that day. So like at the end of the day, if like most of the cookies are gone, I'll make more cookies that night so I can put those out the next morning. And tomorrow I'll be making 6 more loaves of bread, probably in the morning, maybe again in the afternoon. I just kind of like restock the stand as needed. I don't like to like put all of it out there at once. I just put some out, let people take what they want, restock. And then I'll keep baking everything fresh for the next couple days. And then on Saturday, everything that didn't go the day before or the one before, which sometimes there's like minimal stuff and sometimes there's a little bit more, then that stuff goes on a discount shelf. And then I have, of course, like all the other freshly baked items on there as well. See you in the morning when we stock the stand. It's the morning, Thursday morning. I'm in the garage going out to the car to drive everything to the farm stand. So I come out here and just start unloading. Do this throughout the day with all the things. Hi, farm stand. Morning. And here we go. Try to shove that down so the wind doesn't mess with it. Open. Thursday, I never actually got around last night to making a couple extra things. So I am making cinnamon rolls, the classic. Oh my God, they are so good. And I said earlier, I actually couldn't make cinnamon rolls, and I looked into it a little more, just that the pH of the cream cheese has to be very specific. And so we're good. And I was gonna be so sad because those cream cheese are literally maybe my favorite thing on the entire farm stand. So making dough right now. And gonna let this rise, double in size. It's the most soft, beautiful dough. So I'll show you when I'm rolling it out next. Cinnamon roll dough has more than doubled in size. This is like the lightest, airiest, most beautiful dough. Now we're gonna roll it out. Here we go. So I'm about to go drive out to the farm stand, wrap up. I just made some more bread for Friday, tomorrow. I just made a bunch of cinnamon rolls. I'm making another huge batch of cookies, about the exact same amount because all the cookies are gone. There's still some caramel rolls left out there, but restocking bread, cookies, cinnamon rolls. We'll see what else is left out there and what else I have to do tonight. But that's a week on the farm stand. We'll be doing it all again. Farm stand's literally at the end of the driveway, so anyone who's yelling at me for videoing while I'm driving. Here it is. But that's a week on the farm stand. Gonna gather everything up, all the whatever's left, and then tomorrow morning restock with fresh bread we made today, cinnamon rolls, more cookies, caramel rolls, brownies, muffins, cobblers, all the things. Thanks for joining me.